This is Chef Mark, and I'm back in the Monogram kitchen experimenting with the Hearth Oven. If you haven't seen the other videos I've made about the Hearth Oven and the incredible capabilities this oven has, make sure you click in the description below. I'll link some of the videos, some really great stuff. And like I've said, this oven can do more than pizza. So I'm gonna try making beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff in a pizza oven? Yeah, let's give it a shot. I'm not sure it's gonna come out great, but I think it's gonna work. Based on our previous experiences with the oven, I kind of feel like you can do these kind of roasty, kind of quick, al minute style dishes utilizing the pizza oven. I've got it preheated here, and let's check out my ingredients. This is some cubed beef. I'm using strip steak, cremini mushrooms, some thyme, some parsley, shallots, a lemon, some garlic, salt, pepper, oil, finally some sour cream at the end. All right, let's start with our beef and our oil, and let's get cooking. So I've got the dome set at 1,000 degrees, and I've got the base, the stone set at 600 degrees, and it's nice and hot. And of course, 1,000 degrees inside and just 100 degrees on the outside, ventless. So no extra crazy ventilation to install this thing. So I got a cast iron pan here. This is the cast iron pan that I use when I go camping, and it's really nice and hot. Like, I can feel the heat radiating out of this thing like crazy. Now you gotta be careful. We don't want to splatter, because this oven, although it can handle some fat in there, if you get too much fat, too much splatter, it could catch on fire, and then a door closes, and you have to have a Monogram technician come out to inspect your oven before you can use it again. So let's try to make that not happen. I love that sear. By preheating my cast iron pan, I get that really nice sear, like a saute. Yeah, good. You know, and I'm reaching in there because I got pot holder hands to separate things. Tongs would do a good job too. If I had those with me, I'd be using them. Okay, great. There we go. Okay, let's give that a minute, and then we're gonna add our mushrooms and then our shallots. Did I mention that I've cooked in glass in the Monogram Hearth Oven? Who knew? All right, we're gonna do some fresh lemon and some garlic as well, and then thyme. You know, so thyme, I don't even bother anymore to pick this off the stems. We're just gonna throw this in there whole. We're gonna get our shallots in there. You know, this time, I'm gonna grab a spoon. My new spoon. Let's get some ingredients in there. This is going fast. I love that. Okay. The one thing that's a little tricky is kind of getting ingredients in there. It's obviously not designed to be sauteing and doing al minute beef stroganoff, but I'm gonna keep experimenting until I find the limit of what this oven can do. Cremini mushrooms for stroganoff, I like to quarter them so that they cook on the slow side. They don't overcook as opposed to slicing them. Also makes them more of a fork and knife affair, which I think tastes really good. Just twist off the skin. You know, a lot of times for garlic, I just leave it big and whole like this, nice and rustic. It does a couple of things. Ensures that it doesn't burn while you're cooking it. Also, that way you get to see the garlic in there. That shows people that you love them. Touch more oil. Yeah. It's easier and better to add more than it is to try to take it away. We're gonna add some liquid components to this. I don't want to add them in the oven because I don't want the steam to affect the oven in adverse way. Have it think like there's a fire in there. So I'm gonna set the pan here. I'm gonna add some wine. Some box wine. Yeah, good for cooking. Pro tip, you're picking up a really heavy pan with one hand. I find that if you squeeze the handle as tight as you can, it helps lock out your wrist and hold the pan. Give it a shot next time. Okay, just like the pros do it. We're gonna add the wine right out of the box. Awesome. Look at that. Oh, it's a lemon. Great. And finally, we're gonna add some sour cream, but I wanna let this cook down a little bit. Have the mushrooms contribute to the sauce. Look, it's ready. Oh, salt, a little pepper. Not stroganoff until we serve it with egg noodles. Got some cooked egg noodles here. That's right, we're gonna try egg noodles in the oven. I'm not planning on this going well, but let's give it a shot. Kerrygold butter. If you're gonna make buttered noodles, use the good butter. And it's expensive, so make sure you use a lot of it. Let me catch you up on what's going on here. So the cooked noodles, egg noodles, the Kerrygold butter, a pinch of parsley, a pinch of salt. I'm trying to heat it up in the oven, the Monogram Hearth Oven. Oh, and it's going really well. So Kerrygold has so much fat content in it that it doesn't need much heat. I don't know how hot these are gonna get, but it's glazing them with that butter. It's kind of doing the trick. Let me test this. Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. Another minute. So this entire meal is only a few minutes. I preheated the pan while the whole oven was preheating, so that was ready to go. The whole recipe took maybe 5 minutes to pull together once I had everything cut. And then the egg noodles, I cooked those earlier, just had them ready. So it's a great thing if you're boiling water anyways, might as well boil 2 pots. Cook your egg noodles. They'll last a day or 2 in the refrigerator with no oil on them. And all you gotta do is reheat them. I think we're gonna be eating in about 2 minutes. What do you think of this recipe? Leave your thoughts in the comments.